We are here at Ratna, Ling. This is one of Tartan Tulku Rinpoche's locations. We have a retreat center here, and we have Dharma Publishing, Dharma Press, and also the Text Preservation Project. And there's one more thing. We have started a very, very large project. We are building a statue of Padmasambhava. It's going to be 8 meters tall, 27 feet tall, and we'd like to invite you to come in and to see the beginning of the preparation. Come follow. We're getting closer. Behind us is the beginning of an armature. So it's a steel structure that will hold up the clay. And this is Andy, he is our lead man. And how much clay do you think we need?
Right now we're calculating around 12 tons of clay.
So 12 tons of clay will go up here. You can better, if you don't know 12 tons, imagine a very, very large truck from Los Angeles coming all the way up here and delivering pallets and pallets of clay. So we first make the armature. It's like a carcass that's holding up the clay. And once the clay is all sculpted, then we will make molds out of the clay, and then we will bring it into the foundry for bronze. But let's come closer. Building the armature, Andy has 2 other people helping him because this is all welding, this is steel. And what you're seeing is the spinal column that's going to uphold the structure, right?
Yes. Yes.
What else can you tell? It's going to have arms?
First we made, you see 45 degrees angle pipes. They will hold the statue not falling to the sides. It's a very important part. And then there is a main structure which holding, and then we have leveled floor. And now we're going up and we will start to make shoulders.
So what you see is only up till here. Let's go closer to the small statue. We talk a little bit more in detail. This is the model that we're using. So this is going to be times 14 as big. And each detail of this statue has relevance. And the most obvious ones are the face, probably for you too, the face, the right hand and the left hand. So the face, it's a wrathful Padmasambhava, which is very unusual that we are able to show that. And wrathful is a little bit like, really wake up call. It's a wake up call, wake up. See what is happening with our lives, with our community, our organizations, our country, our planet. What's happening to our planet? It's like, wake up. And then the right hand, this is called the dorje or the vajra. This is to subdue demons. And not only the demons inside, like resistance and resentment and envy, not only those kind of emotionals, but very deep patterns that are kind of promoting destruction, who are supporting destructing, who are trying to cover what is good in us and good in the planet. And on the left side, there is the skull cap. I know you have to maybe get accustomed to that a little bit. It's like this, but it's a symbol for impermanence. There are many more symbolism behind it, and not only symbolism, there are also actually instruments that transform the energies towards the darkness, towards the negativity, to transmute those. So when I say, this is a skull cap, that has impermanence, but it is much more than that. And in the impermanence, in the skull cap, there is Amrita, a life elixir, that which is true at all times. And we want to hear that talk to us rather than our thoughts and our inner or outer demons. And though the face is a wrathful one, it's a wake up. The mouth usually in Padmasambhava is peaceful, and this is wrathful. It's incredibly difficult. Try to do that. Try to have a wrathful face and a very sweet and gentle mouth. That's the usual face of Padmasambhava, but this is all wrathful. So the dorje is to subdue demons. The skull cap is wisdom, and it uses the juice of life. Inside thoughts, inside manifestations is life elixir that is indestructible. So Padmasambhava represents what's indestructible in us, in time, in space. Please join us in this very marvelous project. Of course, we need help. At the moment, we are with 3 people making the armature. Once the clay goes on, Andy is alone at the moment. We hope more people will come. But we need another 3 people that can help us with this project, and especially people with muscles, because the clay is very heavy. That's one, help. The second one, this costs money. The armature by itself is about $18,000. That's the steel and then the clay. So until we go to the foundry, we don't really need more than $18,000. So that's not much. We will use that between May 2019 and May 2020. Yeah? We take about 10, 12 months to finish this project. And last time I said 9, but it is more like 10, 12. So we need people and we need financial support. The idea is, if you financial support, there's 2 reasons why you could support us. One is it is as if your money, if you want to be very literal, your money goes into the arm or into the neck or into here. So you're paying part of the vulture feather that's on the top, or in his right finger. Maybe your contribution makes the right finger, and that can last. It's going to be made of bronze. It's going to last for how long? Hundreds of years, maybe 1,000 years. So your energy is in there. It's kind of it's of course your merit, but that means you are really participating. That's one way. There are people who say, well, I don't really care about statues. And certainly these statues that are coming from a country that I don't know anything about, I don't feel drawn to the statues. That's understandable. I don't know all the ramifications. I don't know all the dimensions of what we're building here. But if you don't feel for statues, there's another way you can work with, and that's the people who are making it. Do you believe in when you read Tartan Tulku Rinpoche's books, do you get a little spark? Is there something speaking to you? Well, from the same mind comes this. Rinpoche suggests not that we make statues, that we make stupas. In his mind, in Tartan Tulku Rinpoche's mind, we are making a very large contribution, not on a mundane level of helping people buy school books or helping people to supply food. Of course, that's very important too. But this is the long term, and this is vast space. So if you appreciate somebody like Tartan Tulku, what he is doing, then you can align yourself with that. So you may not feel drawn to this, but the books really inspire me. Or the guys who are working on it. You know, if you see people who are just like you, we're spending all our time and our energy on building this stupa. So please join us with people, money, and there's a third thing. Chanting the Vajraguru mantra at sunrise and sunset, because that's the time especially that Padmasambhava is coming in the space where you are. So join us. We're all in the same space and the same time. In the Vajraguru mantra, manifest Padmasambhava. This is full, complete human being. That's what we stand for. Come and join us.